Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Kill the change your man mindset. Just kill it. Kill it. Take off those stilettos and slice it across that throat, that mindset's throat. You know, take that bottle, do it, sure. Get the gun, you know, that gun, that machine gun, and just mow it down. Just kill that joint. Kill that joint, and then throw some salt on the wounds and stuff. And then jump up in the air, pause, come back down with some more stilettos. Kill that mindset. Because that mindset gets a lot of ladies in trouble. That gets y'all in trouble. And plus, it's annoying as hell to a man. I'm going to tell a story, because you know, I always got a story. You know, there was this woman I dealt with. Me and her cool to this day. Like, she actually likes my pics and stuff on Facebook, but not in that romantic way. Ironically, she probably respect me more than probably except two other women in my life. No, probably more than that too. Like, she actually saw me as a good man, but she didn't at first. She didn't at first, because when we first got together, she would just do blatant little things to try to change me according to the way that she thought I should have been behaving. She actually tried to manipulate my behavior. In fact, she was so bold about it. I'm over at her place. She talking on the phone. She telling somebody in front of me what she gonna do. I'm like, hey, this is bold. I'm sitting there like, wow. I mean, just little stuff. And then she did something trifling. I ain't even gonna get into it, because I never know if she actually listened to this, but she knows. I ain't gonna embarrass her too much. But she just did one manipulative thing, and then the next day I went over her place and I was just like, well, you know, I'm gonna start seeing other people. And then she said something smart and I cursed her the fuck out. It's like, she's like one of two women I've had to like just raise my voice with. You know, I ain't put my hand on her or anything. I ain't need to. But I was just like, this is crazy. And then we met up again. She kind of explained herself. And what I told her, I said, instead of trying to change me, why don't you see what I'm about and you might like it. So we didn't deal with each other for a few more months, and then we got together, and then it was always an on and off thing, one of those things, right? For about 4 or 5 years. Because that's kind of how Rom did things back then. Wasn't a good guy. But anyway, I remember one of the things she said, she admitted it. She said, you know what, you told me don't try to change you, just kind of let you do you. And she appreciated it. In fact, I mean, you know, there was some other circumstance. We knew we would never get married or anything like that. It was basically a friends with benefits situation. And I remember she said, you would make somebody a good husband. I remember she specifically said, you're a really good guy. Like, and not a good guy in like one of those like simp type of ways, but just, you know, I had some stuff going on for me. She said that. I mean, that's why she follows me to this day on Facebook. You know, interact with her maybe once or twice a year, you know? But the thing was, she realized that she was doing all that work. Now, she wouldn't have found out, and, you know, I had to do some extreme to get her to realize that, but just like she was doing, a lot of women do that. I've known women, like another woman I know. Another woman, she actually married this guy and said how she was like, she had this dude's life planned out. But see, I knew the dude too, and that was just like, good luck. I actually knew him before I knew her, and I was like, yeah, good luck with that. She failed miserably. It was like it was an epic failure. It was like one of those failures that you write a song about. You do a Lifetime movie on it, on what not to do with a man. It was that epic of failure, because this is the type of dude. This is like one of those dudes you just gotta pray. You like actually like relieved that he's generally a good guy, and he ain't gonna do anything just totally jacked up. Because if he was a menace to society, he'd be dangerous. You'd have to just put him down. Because this is how strong this dude was and who he was. And well, that's a good thing. But see, she had to find out the hard way. And she had to I'll just put it like she had to find out painfully. You know, like, you know, another woman in her bed type of painfully, you know, that she wasn't going to change him. And it's like I told her before I was like, yeah, she actually told me that. And you know what? This same woman actually said, you know what, Rom, I like you, but I can't mess with you because I would control you. And I just looked at her like, yeah, okay. She actually said that to me, and I was like, yeah, you kind of deluded. Because she was that type of woman who was only comfortable with a man if she could exercise some control. And I was just like, okay. But that was that change your man mindset. It didn't work. And I got shit. I could probably fill this up with, I could probably do a couple hours of just every single time I've seen that with a woman. She'll get a guy and she's trying to change him into what she wants. She'll be manipulative. She'll try to dress him, try to say he should be involved in this. And it's usually a case where the woman has a sexual attraction for the guy, but not a personality attraction. It's that, and then you have certain women and I had to go deeper into this. I said I'm going to actually start the webinars I've been promising for the last year. I probably started them in September. But there are certain women, men have the same thing, it just comes out differently. There's certain women with the personality type that they're not comfortable with a man unless they have some control. And needless to say, I don't usually get along with that type of woman. Some are slicker about it, though. But, you know, it doesn't work. And sometimes, well, it can work, but see, here's a funny thing. Let me go back on saying it doesn't work. It does work for some women, but then they still not happy with the results. Because the reason why is usually if that man allows himself to be controlled, not only does the woman not respect him, but the qualities that drew her in that control, she's so busy trying to shape his quality, she ain't thinking about that she's like suppressing I say suppressing because personality traits never really go away. Suppressing the traits that attracted her to begin with. Like a lot of women could say, you know what? It's like those women who get that thug. You know, they get Pookie and Ray Ray, they clean them up, educate them and everything, but then they don't want them anymore. Because they were attracted to the Pookie and Ray Ray thing. It's important for women not to have a build-a-boo. Because you're not going to do it. Look, you're not going to like the results. It's like one of those things, you're either going to fail miserably, or if you succeed, you still going to fail miserably because you ain't going to like what you got. So it's like you got to kill that mindset. When you deal with a man, he needs to at least have some general traits. He ain't going to have everything, but that's part of growth. But he at least need to have some general traits that you can deal with. And this don't mean he got to be perfect. Like the ones who say, hey, he got to be this tall, he got to be do this and that. No, that's that's unrealistic. But just as long as he is in general, y'all click on a general level. You got to go with that. And then also, like with the young lady I told the story about, you know, sometimes if you kind of just sit back, he might surprise you. He might show you something new. Instead of you going in and just saying, I'm going to change it or see what you say, you might change it because you got some guys out there like me. Like a lot of people, when they meet me, they think one thing. But then I'm like always that person that surprised them. I got a lot of depth, you know, complex brother. You know, somebody might understand me at some point, but kill it. It doesn't really work. It doesn't serve you. Either you click with that guy or you don't. Because all it does is you either get a simp you don't want or you annoy the fuck out of some dude who already know who he is. And he might actually like you for you, but, this getting on his nerves. So, anyway, that's all I got for now. Talk to y'all ladies later. Peace and blessings.